I welcome you one more time to the SEMAJ MINDSPA. Hmm? Just a little reminder, mind, the ultimate frontier. Consciousness is what gives life meaning. All the constructs that we use are mental constructs, and we use them to make sense out of nonsense, literally. Spa is a place that removes toxins. And we're talking about mental toxins, social toxins, personal toxins, and reinvigorate. It's really interesting, I'm trying my best to provide some kind of an antidote to the noise, to the disruption that I sense. I share things in social media, the things that I would like to consume myself. So that I believe that there must be a couple other people similar to me. It's amazing the amount of susu, the amount of gossip, the amount of garbage, the amount of, as when I say information, just the amount of words, images, sounds used to distort and to destroy. So that if I can provide a space, the kind of space that I would like to be in, that's what I do. So that's why we call it the Mind Spa. Now, what we want to do today, I want to talk a little bit about what I want to do for the rest of the year into Q1. I think companies, organizations need a reset. And I'm calling this reset work life beyond COVID-19, reimagining the future. We have to. We have to reimagine the future. The unimagined has happened. Who would have thought we could bring the whole world to a halt? It has happened. And so many things that we took for granted, we know are no longer true. We know that. Life and work as we knew it is no longer the same. The rules have changed. It's time to go back, but by going forward. We have to let go and grow. Let go of the past. There's some people who are yearning, oh, can we go back to the way things used to be? Sorry, that's not on the cards. And I may just to steal a term from Joe Biden, it's time to build back better. So I do believe that companies need to do this now. You in your own individual life, the companies you work for need to, and we're offering that possibility. We have to examine all the previous assumptions we made about work, all the sacred cows in your industry and in your business. We have to learn lessons because you know what they say that if you don't learn the lessons, you're going to be forced to repeat the class. And that's one of the reasons why I have actually put together 8 lessons from the coronavirus. And you can find these lessons on YouTube, lessons on leadership, lessons on the nature of the universe, lessons on work, lessons on relationship, lessons on education, lessons on touching and breathing, and all the elements that came to halt. Now, we know that the answers are within us collectively. So I'm trying to create a facility to bring this to life. It's going to be in the form of a one-day workshop. Just imagine that all the managers and some selected individuals from the organization, some supervisors, some line staff who have insight, and we come together for one day dedicated to doing these things. And we want to ask them hard questions. Before the workshop, there's a reading list and videos that you have to consume so as to prepare your mind for this. Now, during the workshop, we're going to have presentations dealing with the lessons. What can we preserve from the past? How do we create a new normal? How did we get through vax hesitancy? This phenomenon that many countries are dealing with, some seriously. How do we create a new normal? Is work a place or a state? How we lead hybrid work teams? What about talent acquisition? It's a whole new thing to do now, It's not just hiring somebody who lives in the same community, lives in the same country. You can acquire talent from anywhere around the world. Huh? Can we rethink the customer? Who really is your customer? Your customer can be from anywhere. The supply chain was broken for most industries. Last month, I was talking to a gentleman who installs my pumps and services my pumps, and man was telling me that currently there were no welding rods in Jamaica. No welding rods. Do you realize how many things require welding? What about new business? What about work-life balance? So what we would do, we have a presentation, sharing some insights and some information, and then you break into groups of 3 for about 15 minutes to reconsider one aspect of your business. What are the new insights and the new lessons, and where can we go with this? Then we come back together collectively and share these insights. And we repeat that cycle at least 4-5 times during the course of the day. At the end of this now, we will have extracted the new insight to create a blueprint for the way forward. So we're saying this can be done. I'm looking at December, January, February, March. The next 4 months will be an excellent time to reset your life, reset your business. Listen, it would not be a bad idea for individuals to even try this for themselves, you know. Your work and your life. How has COVID disrupted? Can you now reimagine the future? Previously, we were imagining the future, right? But the rules have changed. We now know some things that we did not know before. We have been introduced to some options that we did not have before. We have some insights that we did not have before. So at the individual level, we have to reimagine the future. At the organizational level, we have to reimagine the future. At the national level, we have to reimagine the future. I'm sorry for anyone who is trying to live the same plan, the same game that they did prior to COVID, because there were some significant lessons. And those who refuse to learn the lessons will be asked to repeat the class, as simple as that. I tried my best, to identify and anticipate some of the changes, and I'm trying to live through them now, especially in terms of so many things that we can do with technology. I have incorporated so many new technical features. I now use Calendly, where anyone who wants to make an appointment with me, I just send them my Calendly link, and they can select the time. They can select whether it's a half an hour, 15 minutes, 1 hour, and Calendly automatically schedules it and sets up the Zoom link. We also use Firefly. Firefly comes to every meeting with me, and Firefly provides artificial intelligence that records the meeting, takes all the notes, and within a minute of the end of the meeting, it sends me all the notes so that I can edit it, I can redistribute it. So these are things that we have at our disposal now. So I'm inviting you to take me on this one. Work life beyond COVID-19. Time for us to reimagine the future. At the individual level, we can help you do that. At the corporate level, we can help you do that. At the national level, we need to be doing that so we can actually create a vibrant future. Listen, there are options for the future. Either you reimagine it or someone else will reimagine your future, and they may not have you in mind when they do so. So till we meet again, have a wonderful day.